that like what is it?
Meow Mix.
Is it Meow Mix? I was going to say
Meow
Friskies.
Mix.
Meow 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 meow. It just is in my head for some reason.
Jingles are the best.
All right, good afternoon, Sunnies, and welcome to the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids, all the Sunnies out there, we know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right. We got all our usual suspects on the menu today, like a pop culture Thunderdome quiz. We've got Blink, and you'll miss them. Celebrity Cameo Edition. It's cameos and like when they're popping up on like a sitcom or a show.
I love a good cameo.
And then we've got Meme It or Leave It today. We've got some funny ones to kick off this week. And of course, we have a Reddit rundown report. And this will teach someone a lesson to not wear white at a wedding. Then Mel sent over 3 stories, and we are going to be the judge and the jury to let her know, almost doesn't count. Or are they newsworthy? We'll find out. And of course, we have Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes. We got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini on deck today. That means you and your mom are on deck. Good luck, Buttercup. All right, let me get some Pop Culture Thunderdome music, please.
Blink and you'll miss us. Cameo, celebrity.
Who was it? All right, question number 1.
One is easy.
Which rock legend played Captain Jack Sparrow's father in the Pirates of Caribbean films? And actually inspired Johnny Depp's whole performance? Was it Keith Richards? Was it Mick Jagger? Was it Steven Tyler? Or was it Rod Stewart?
It's Keith Richards. That's too easy.
All right. Oh, my friend went to the Barry Manilow concert.
Oh, yeah. How was it?
She said it was bad. She said it was bad. She said he looks like a Muppet.
Oh,
I know. When you touch the face too much, you know what I mean?
looks like a Muppet.
And she said I couldn't. She goes, she's a big Barry Manilow fan. I'm not going to say who it is because she watches the show, but she's a big Barry Manilow fan, and she was like, I couldn't get past the Muppet look. I know. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, everybody stop doing shit to your
Don't
face.
touch the face.
Enough.
God, didn't we learn from Joan? Jeez. All right.
her.
Oh, I love Joan Rivers. My God, I'm so sad about that death. Question 2: which world famous physicist played himself in a Star Trek Next Generation poker game alongside Einstein and Newton? Was it Stephen Hawking? Was it Neil deGrasse Tyson? Was it Carl Sagan? Or was it Bill Nye?
Stephen Hawking. Ew.
Question 3. It's just so nice. Which A-lister appears for about 8 seconds, mostly invisible as the mutant vanisher in Deadpool 2? Was it Brad Pitt? Was it George Clooney? Was it Matt Damon or Ryan Gosling?
Brad Pitt.
Okay. Question 4, which pop star had a very controversial cameo as a singing Lannister soldier in the Game of Thrones? Was it Ed Sheeran? Was it Harry Styles? Was it Shawn Mendes? Or was it Justin Bieber?
Ed Sheeran.
Okay. Question 5. Which mega superstar wore a bald cap and fake hairy arms to play vulgar studio exec Les Grossman in Tropic Thunder? Was it Tom Cruise? Was it Robert Downey Jr.? Was it Ben Affleck? Or was it Matthew McConaughey?
Tom Cruise.
Okay. Which music icon served as a judge of the walk-off in Zoolander playing himself? Was it David Bowie? Was it Elton John? Was it Mick Jagger? Or was it Sting?
David Bowie. Love him.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 7. Which future U.S. president had a brief cameo in Home Alone, Lost in New York? Was it D.T.? Was it Barack Obama? Was it Joe Biden? Or was it George W. Bush?
The first one.
Good. Question 8. In the movie Euro Trip, which A-list actor cameos as a punk singer belting the song Scotty Doesn't Know? Was it Matt Damon? Was it Ben Affleck? Was it Mark Wahlberg? Or was it Chris Evans?
Matt Damon.
I love saying Ben Affleck's name like that. Ben Affleck. It's just way more fun to say it that way. Question 9. Which pop princess cameos as herself later revealed to be a fembot in Austin Powers in Goldmember? Was it Britney Spears? Was it Christina Aguilera? Was it Jessica Simpson or Mandy Moore?
Britney Spears.
Question 10, true or false? Boxing champ Mike Tyson has said he doesn't even remember filming his famous cameo in The Hangover.
True.
Oh my God, my God. Too many times in the head. Let me get the answer. Kate.
Bink.
Question 1. Who was it?
Keith Richards.
Correct. The Rolling Stones guitarist played Captain Teague, Jack's dad. It was full circle because Depp had modeled Captain Jack's mannerisms on Keith all along.
I love Keith Richards.
Who was the genius?
Stephen Hawking.
Correct. In the episode, he trades science jokes and out of poker faces Newton and Einstein. Fun fact, Hawking is the only person in Star Trek history to play himself. All right, next up, who was it in Deadpool 2?
Brad Pitt.
Correct. Ryan Reynolds reportedly lured him in for a coffee and a cup of, well, the joke is you barely see him. He's on screen for about 8 seconds, mostly as a floating skeleton. Interesting.
That's funny.
Next up, who was on the Lannisters?
Ed Sheeran.
Correct. In Game of Thrones, Ed Sheeran was arranged as a special surprise for actress Maisie Williams. Arya, a big Ed Sheeran fan. Fans had mixed feelings, to put it kindly. Yeah, it broke that fifth wall. You know what I mean? Like, you were in the scene, but then you're like, that's Ed Sheeran. Like, now I'm like not in the
fit.
yeah, I'm not in the Game of Thrones motif. Okay. Who pitched the character?
Ew, Tom Cruise.
Well, here you go. There's just to show you that he's even more of a douche than we even thought. He actually pitched the character himself, shocker, and asked for the big, hairy forearms and a chance to dance. Aww. Almost nobody recognized him. Good. Okay, supermodel walk-off needs a judge, so who was it?
David Bowie.
You are correct. Here's
I love
David
him. I
Bowie,
love that
obviously
movie,
one of the
too.
most beloved surprise cameos ever. Yeah, that was a big shocker. Okay, long before politics, who was it?
DT.
Great. Next question. Bald cap and all, screaming Scotty doesn't know. Who was it?
Matt Damon.
That's right. He did it as a favor and became one of the film's most memorable bits.
Yeah.
All right. Who is the pop princess?
Britney Spears.
That's my queen. She appears as herself. That gets revealed as one of Dr. Evil's fembots. I loved it. Next up, what did Tyson say?
True. He didn't
Yes.
remember.
He didn't remember. It was a rough period
I got
in his
100.
life. Oh my gosh. That means you are 3 100s in a row. Can you keep the streak on for the rest of the week?
Strong this week.
I believe in you like you believe in me, and Capybara can be 3.
What?
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam. It's time. All right, we're going to get into boat drinks. Meme it or leave it. All right, this first one. Hi, we're calling to check fraud. You spent $40 at 7-Eleven. Yeah. Then you went to Taco Bell at 3 a.m. Are these questions?
Yeah. Why are you calling me? I just need snacks.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Next up, so what do you want to do with this fight? You know, they say that you only have one available that's in 6 different people's cards.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to fight those 6 people
Yes.
now? Right, exactly.
Fighting.
I know, ridiculous. Next up, today I learned there are Korean dopamine shopping sites where you browse products, add them to the cart, place your order, get fake shipping updates, and then nothing ever arrives because nothing was actually purchased. It's retail therapy with zero spending. Honestly, kind of brilliant.
I would be so upset.
And then somebody says, watch the U.S. version come with a $9.99
Yeah.
subscription fee.
True story. All in the U.S.
All right. Next up, when they ask you for a promo code, in this economy, it's worth a shot. Pretty please.
That's true.
Next up, love getting an email from a store telling me they're almost out of something I order regularly, so I better hurry up and order more. Sweetheart, you're the store.
Yeah.
You better hurry up
Your
and order
problem,
more. It's
not
not a
mine.
me problem, right?
That's true. You hurry up.
Next up, I'm stressed out and I'm going, spins the wheel of inappropriate stress responses, buy some sneakers about it. Surely this is the online impulse buy that will solve everything.
You know what?
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of therapy, a little
I'm
bit
telling you.
little serotonin.
You buy something, you feel better.
True. Well,
Welcome to America.
here's where it all started on this next one. I'm sorry, but the Scholastic Book Fair
Oh, yes.
did not inspire a love of reading. It created my love of shopping. This
Yep.
is the truth and fair to all concerned.
And then you get the free things.
Oh, I love that freaking
Last
dancing.
One.
All right. An air mattress is great when you want to sleep on the floor, but not right away.
Yes. That's what it does. It just randomly deflates.
It's like, camping indoors. Oh my
geez.
gosh, let's go to boat drinks.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
All right, let's get into Addie's Reddit rundown report. Gosh, do we have a special one to talk about today?
Unpack it.
All these people and their pretty lives. Wrong. All right, subreddit. What do you think it is?
I really hope it's Am I the Asshole?
It
'cause
is.
That's my
You are
favorite.
good. You are
There
good.
better be updates,
The
too.
TLDR
people.
is, am I the asshole for not kicking my best friend out of my wedding after she spilled a drink on my sister-in-law at the wedding?
Could be an accident, dancing. You know.
All right, let me give you
I
more.
need details.
Around 3 months, the Opie's a 25-year-old female, got married to a husband, 27-year-old male. I've been hearing about this from my in-laws nonstop. My husband has a younger sister, Alice. She's 22, who in my opinion is a total brat. Alice has some special type of childhood sickness, but overcame it. However, his parents were extremely lenient on her to the point where she cannot be corrected in any form without it being a big deal. She has been let go from multiple jobs of this and doesn't have many friends and always has to be the center of attention. After my sister-in-law's birthday, their parents got Alice a gift just in case she got jealous. Oh my God. Oh, the other sister-in-law's birthdays. Oh my God. I'm an only child, and the only sisterly figure I have has to be my best friend, Marie. When we met in 3rd grade, kind of like you and me, and since we're both only children, we instantly clicked. We are fiercely protective of each other. Husband and I decided to have a summer wedding, and by surprise, Alice shows up wearing a lacy white dress. If you told me she picked this out of a wedding catalog, I would have believed you. Between the wedding and the main reception, we had a cocktail hour. People kept asking me about Alice, and I was becoming visually annoyed. A lot of people thought she was my ex's instead of his sister, my husband's ex instead of his sister. I could tell the situation was pissing Marie off, and I watched Marie walk over to my husband's family, greet them, and on her way back, she tripped and fell by Alice while holding a glass of red wine.
That's not an accident.
Alice ran into the bathroom with my mother-in-law following her, and his dad came up to us and started to demand that Marie leave. I told them no. Marie is a lightweight and it was a mistake. Husband backed me up and said that since Marie is thin, she can't handle as much alcohol, but we'd make sure that she'd sober up before the rest of the reception. At the reception, Alice was wearing a beautiful green dress brought to you by Ross. And Marie magically felt better. Does that make sense? They had to go get her another dress. My in-laws have been bringing up the incident nonstop, and I have a hard time feeling bad, even though I know it wasn't an accident. So am I the asshole for not kicking my best friend
Nope.
out of my wedding?
No, the sister's the asshole.
Yeah.
People make excuses because of somebody might have
Correct.
a situation going on, and they make an excuse. Oh, well, it's because of this. It doesn't matter.
Let's talk about the real...
person knows. Everybody knows you don't wear white to a wedding unless you're the bride.
It is so Bible.
It's like standard.
It's like the basic rule.
So
like you
can't tell
just
me
don't wear that.
That the sister didn't know. The sister knew, and she did it on
she
purpose.
freaking knew.
To piss the girl off. And you know what? Go her friend.
I know. Go Marie.
She didn't say anything.
Yeah.
She just said, whoops.
Marie is the heroine of this story, and then I love that the new dress was brought to you by Ross.
I love it.
All right, notable comments here. We have Karma Chameleon 6972. Not the asshole. Your in-laws created a monster, and your
Yes.
friend was just fixing the white dress issue. Everyone knows you don't wear a white dress to a wedding. Clearly, they had a backup dress, so what's the problem? Honestly, they're lucky you didn't kick Alice out at the very start. Marie is a great friend, and congrats on your wedding, OP.
Aww.
Agitated cheek, 4890. Like, there's 4,890 other agitated cheeks
Yeah.
out there in Reddit. That's so funny. Why haven't you suggested them to Alice and was an asshole for wearing white? Stop putting up with their behavior. Marie is a freaking legend and needs a medal.
Yes.
Right. 27 dresses in Maine, OP. That's the OP. That's her name. Okay. So it's a very touchy subject why she doesn't bring it up with her in-laws. Anytime anyone's ever told them about Alice, it's always met with, she's had it rough during her childhood disease. It's not my place to tell them how to parent their daughter. My husband and my other sister-in-law have given up at saying anything about it because it's always been met with dismissiveness.
Yeah.
Even when they were kids. Now, as adults, they have distanced themselves from their parents, and they, in-laws, are either blind or acting blind as to why. They ruined any chance of Alice having normality because she's treated like a fragile doll.
Correct.
She's not a kid, though, anymore. She's an adult.
They did create the monster. They're not doing her any favors by making things special or different for her. People
Right.
do this all the time, and then they don't understand why you can't see that this person has had such a rough life.
Right. It's like uphill both ways, and they're always going to complain about everything.
Yeah, so you're better off just distancing yourself and not saying anything about it.
Here's another one.
Why you aggravate yourself?
The sorcerer's cat here.
Oh.
I might be evil, but my response to the sickness excuse would be a super innocent. Oh, did it cause brain damage? Oh my gosh. Opie says back, I essentially asked my mother-in-law this
what's the sickness?
about her crazy daughter, and she told me yes. She claims that she had scoops of her brain missing from childhood epilepsy. None of the siblings have ever heard of this before, and no, it's a lie. I'm just the first to ever bluntly ask why we're tiptoeing around a 42-year-old woman's bad behavior, and mom panicked. Can't wait for the opportunity to tell dear old Rachel her mom claims she's missing half of her brain. Interesting.
Oh.
Reginald Douchely has commented, you know you're an adult, right? You're allowed to dictate the permissible behavior at your wedding. There are so many people that post on this sub and think that somehow being pushovers is going to make them beloved by the people that treat them poorly. And it's not going to happen. Get over it. Adult up.
Ew.
Tell people how you feel in absolute reasonable terms. Face it, so you don't have to spend years of dealing with the BS. She showed up in a culturally unacceptable dress. It's unfortunate for her that something bad happened to it, but maybe it's better for the rest of us. I don't know why she thought the way that it was okay to show up that way. Even if she did, I would have expected others to explain to her that it is absolutely not acceptable. You don't have to soften your message, but you also don't have to go for some ridiculous sarcastic clapback that so many people post on here. You can be direct and honest. They knew it wasn't acceptable. You can tell them that you know that they knew it was unacceptable. You can ask them why they didn't stop her. You can tell them that her life story doesn't matter, but it's all about the independent behavior shown at your wedding. You don't have to do some weird verbal acrobatics to try to keep the peace with unreasonable relatives that clearly don't respect or care about you.
Their person's name says everything about them. Why do you want to disrupt your own wedding and piss yourself off?
Right. Right.
Why,
That's why you have a best lady
And you know
or
what the
what is it,
funny
maid
thing
of
is?
honor.
That person that
Best
wrote
lady.
that is probably one of the most passive
The
people.
keyboard warrior. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Guests kept mistaking the bride's white-clad sister-in-law for the groom's ex. If you
Why
were
would the groom invite the ex-wife to his wedding?
why would you invite guests that like don't know this scenario? Like you know who the bride and groom. Oh well, I don't know. Weird. I don't know.
Maybe it's like distant people or coworkers
Oh,
or something.
maybe like, yeah, just the periphery or something, yeah. The bride knew it wasn't really an accident and she covered her friend anyway. Would you have backed your best friend's play or would you told her that she went too
No,
far?
I'd back her up. I'd be like, yes, girl.
Yeah, she
Thanks,
tripped.
boo.
Oh my God.
And I like that the fiance did it too. He's like, well, she's little, so she just is lightweight.
It reminds me of in Chicago. You remember like the the jailhouse dance that they do. He had it coming, and there's one of the lines she goes, "He ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times," and I love that. It's
That's
just
what this
like,
is.
you know, it's kind of it's very similar. Like, oop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. I'll tell you what, everybody and anybody knows white is not for anybody but the bride. So the
Right.
sister did this on purpose.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Like, that's the parents' fault for creating the monster. Enjoy your wedding. Distance yourself in the future from this person and
Yeah.
the family.
Yeah,
Better off.
I agree. All right, let's head over to Panache. Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo. Tried and true friend
Yeah,
that
and then
like
the friend,
stands up.
the friend was like,
Those are my kind of friends.
she didn't get crazy. She didn't get nasty.
No.
She said,
She saw the bride, which was her best friend,
said,
and
"I'll
she was
solve
like,
this."
"Yeah, I'm gonna fix this situation for my girl, ride or die." And like, bada bing, bada boom. I
That's-
loved it. That was
you
genius.
go, sister girl.
All right, here we go. We got Is This News? We're going to let her know. We got to get a hashtag news in the comments or hashtag not news. Here we go. First one, giving the brain its sleep back.
Oh.
All right, all
we go.
right, all right. So here we go. Here's the story. Researchers say they found a way to restore some lost sleep in the brains affected by Alzheimer's. Mel, this is a very tender subject to so many families out there. Tell us why it belongs in the news category.
All right. Almost every one of us has known someone and that we love that's been touched by Alzheimer's. So there's a hopeful thing that scientists at the University of Kentucky just discovered. And it's super fascinating. You know how Alzheimer's involves those sticky plaques building up on the brain?
Right.
Well, for years, everyone assumed those plaques or dying brain cells will rob patients of their sleep. But researchers found the real culprit. It's something else entirely. The brain's own immune cells overreacting. Okay, so let me break that down. The plaque is a small kitchen fire, and the brain's immune cells are the sprinklers.
Okay.
But instead of putting out the little fire, the sprinklers go off and flood the whole house.
Oh.
That's what does the damage.
Oh.
The researchers said it's like the immune cells are partying all night and keeping the brain awake. So they thought, what if we could calm the sprinklers down? And when they did in the study, they restored more than 2 hours of good restorative sleep. But here's the most beautiful part. The deep sleep is the brain's nightly cleaning cycle, one that washes out the junk from the day, giving back better attention, less confusion, and quality of life. And this is why it's real news. Their big goal is to make cheap, easy at-home tools so doctors regularly one day could spot and help this early without expensive hospital trips.
Wow.
I think this is huge.
Yeah, I really thank you for putting the sprinkler ordeal
Yeah,
in there
'cause it
because
was
that kind
kinda
of made me
confusing,
understand a
yeah.
little bit. I think that's really important too, is awareness, is understanding. I'm going to give this news because
I think it's news.
I think that is important that we look at that because I really made sense of the sprinklers flooding the entire brain,
Yeah.
and that's keeping it
It's like,
active.
okay, let's turn these sprinklers
It's
off.
sort of like slowing it down to line it up for success there.
I
I
think
like
it's
that.
news.
All right. What are you guys saying in comments? Let's
They're
go.
saying news too.
All right, story number 2. Seeing kids' lungs without the risk. All right, here's the story. Scientists came up with a new way to scan kids' lungs without any radiation. Oh, Mel, this is a big deal. What's
Here
this
we go.
about?
So this one is genuinely wonderful, especially for parents watching. Here's the problem it solves. When a child has a chronic lung condition, something like cystic fibrosis, doctors need to check their lungs again and again over the years.
Again and again.
Again. But the usual scans like CT scans use radiation.
Right,
and
yeah.
nobody loves the idea of
It's scary.
dosing a child with radiation over and over. It's a hard trade-off for those families.
Can I just tell you really quick? I got a friend going through this right now. I'm not kidding you. Because the kid has to take some sort of radiation.
Yeah.
They've got to saran wrap the toilet. Like, it's a crazy thing.
Yeah, it's
like
a
his
lot.
whole room is completely like a spaceship right now. That is so scary.
Yes.
That's horrible to live like that. So this is
But
a wonderful thing. Go
Here's the
ahead.
clever part. Researchers at the University of Sheffield figured out how to use an MRI, which uses no radiation, to actually see inside the lungs. Lungs are tricky because they're full of air and always moving, so here's the trick. The child breathes in a special, totally safe gas called xenon, holds their breath for just a few seconds while the scanner takes a picture, then breathes out.
Okay.
And that gas lights up the lungs so beautifully that the doctors can see not just what the lungs look like, but how they're working.
Wonder if there's any side effects with Xenon.
So this isn't just someday. This isn't lab equipment. It's already being used on real kids at children's hospitals.
So they must have
and it caught
vetted
the
it.
lung, and it caught the best part. It's caught lung problems that even CT scans miss.
Wow.
So they're able to find it earlier without all the radiation side effects.
I love this. I'm
I like
saying
it.
news.
News.
I think that's wonderful because
Anything
I know
with
what
kids.
I know what my friend is going through right now,
Yeah, it's
and
terrible.
that is like a wonderful, wonderful solution.
News.
Okay, so this next one is called The Little Fish That Could. All right, so here we go. A creek out in California got fixed up, and now the baby salmon are doing a little better. So, Mel, some fish grew. Convince me why this is something on the show here.
All right. We're talking about the coho salmon, and
Okay.
these little guys are in serious trouble.
Oh.
Their numbers crashed by 90% over the last century. 90%. Think about that.
That's a lot.
A whole species hanging on by a thread. So anything that helps them bounce back isn't small. It's a big deal for the whole natural world. So here's the beautiful part. Out in a place called Prairie Creek, a big team led by NOAA, spent more than 10 years reporting the damaged creek. They took an old lumber mill site and turned it back into wetlands, ponds, and slow, calm side channels. Basically, they gave the creek permission to be a creek again, and the baby salmon growing up in that restored water, they're growing up to twice as fast as the fish stuck in the plain old channel.
That is awesome.
Yes. So, they microchip the little fish and track them.
Okay.
A bigger, stronger baby salmon is way more likely to survive on a brutal trip in the ocean and come back to have babies of its own.
Right.
And the survival numbers doubled
Wow.
from 1% to 2.6%. In fish recovery terms, David, that's huge.
I love that story too.
Nature fixing nature.
This is the way to go in life.
Yes.
I'm loving this. All
News.
right, news. All right, guys. What are you guys saying in comments?
They're saying news.
And they're also saying a little bit of wine at Bin 39.
Yes.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
Jan.
I love you.
Snuck it in.
Oh, my
Suck it in
God.
right
You
before.
just got me a Zerbert right before the camera came back on. Okay.
Sneaky.
Hey, girl. Hey, horrible horoscopes. You're such a idiot.
That's what Aries do.
That's right. We got
Sneak it
Aries,
in.
and Taurus, and Gemini on deck today. Aries, you're March 21st through April 19th. Hey, girl, hey. This week, you'll stride into a room dripping confidence. You'll go sit down
This has happened to me before.
in a fancy rolling chair.
At a big meeting.
And it will shoot out from under you like it's been waiting years for this moment. You'll hit the floor, pop right back up, and announce, I meant to do that.
No, I'd lay there and laugh.
To the room of people who all watched you very much not mean to do that. Then, riding the same doomed momentum, you'll confidently give someone directions to a place that closed in 2019.
Yes.
Aim high, girl, land low.
My life. This right here is my life every day.
Taurus.
Oh, Tiffany.
All right, Taurus, April 20th through May 20th. Oh, sweet Taurus, you will finally treat yourself to the good takeout, the expensive one, the one you deserve. You'll dive into it at home, cradling that big bag like a newborn, set it on the table, pour a drink, open it up, and guess what? It's the wrong order.
Oh, that's happened to me too.
Just a salad. Somebody somewhere is enjoying your feast, and the universe handed you a sad little bag of lettuce and a personal insult. In this day and age, you don't want that lettuce.
No.
You'll eat it anyway. Out of grief, the croutons will be stale.
Isn't that what usually happens?
That
And then
yeah,
you got to stale
stinks.
croutons.
And then what do? You call up the restaurant, bitch them
Wait,
out.
you're going to go all the way back? Forget it.
There ain't delivering either.
I'm not doing that.
Gemini,
Who's a Gemini?
May 21st through June 20th. There are
There's
Geminis out there. Yeah, I forget who
Of
said it
course
was.
there's Geminis out there.
Sylvia Brennan's sisters.
Oh.
Hey, girl, hey, both of you. You'll spot a friend across the grocery store, wave with your whole arm and mouth, and oh my gosh, hi. and starts speed walking over for the big reunion hug, and it's a stranger,
We've all done this.
a complete
I've done this
stranger.
in the car before.
And it's too late to abort it, girl. So now you're hugging a confused man named Gary. Who names their kid Gary? Like, who says, honey, we're going to name him Gary?
Gary Brady.
By the cantaloupes and asking about his mother. You're committed now. Give Gary your best. He didn't ask for this, and neither did you.
That's the worst. And you're like, hey, but you're in it to win it, so it's too late now.
Right. All right, Sonnies, that's a wrap on this Monkey Mania Monday. We chilled, we
Monkeys.
thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
that's the truth, guys. We will be back at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We get to meet my vet tomorrow. I'm very
I'm so excited.
They are awesome.
I already got questions.
They're amazing people. I'm so excited that they're coming on the show from CareVet of Ancient City. Guys, have a beautiful rest of your evening and hit that share button. Bye,
Bye.
Sonnies. Yo, that's the show. But before you go, hit the share. Let the whole town know.
We got good vibes. We got some for days. Bring it that Sunny in 100 ways.
Tap it, send it, text your crew.
Tell your mama and your neighbors too.
Word.